Black and white Asians, we are one. Black and white Asians, we are one. Yeah.
So now, guys, now the Lagos State government don't interfere in Mohbad's issue. The judge don't threaten everybody now. So he said he need real evidence to fix things up. Things has been going really, really hard right now on Mohbad's death. It's 1 year already. So let's listen. And this is getting serious, which I'm happy for that. I hope we get justice for Mohbad real quick, bro. Like, the patient is running out, you understand? Once watch this video now, then I will have something to say after it, you understand?
Now let's begin the conversation. Around this time last year, the tragic death of one of Nigeria's talented singers was announced. A year later, Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, the controversies surrounding his death remained unresolved. The latest in the case is that a coroner's court sitting in the Ikorodu area of Lagos has threatened to subpoena key witnesses for failing to appear at the ongoing inquest into the death of the late Mohbad. Magistrate Shotobi had ordered substituted services for the witnesses after granting an application by Mohbad's father, Joseph Aloba, to serve a witness summons on additional witnesses through a reputable national newspaper and social media. They include Aziz Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley, Samson Eletu, also known as Sam Larry, Mohbad's sister-in-law, Karimot Ogunbayo, his lawyer Oluwasomi Falade, the nurse who was said to have treated him, Feishayo Ogedengbe, and the driver who drove him to the hospital, Fidelis Sabo. The head of the Aloba family's legal team, Taiwo Dumosu, said Mohbad's ally, Boluwatife Adeyemo, otherwise known as Darosha, was the only key witness present at the court sitting on Wednesday. All right, BK, let me start with you. Justice delayed is justice denied. Nigerians are worried, many Nigerians are worried, that why is this Mohbad situation taking so long to get a solution or perhaps justice?
Well, there are a number of reasons why we found ourselves in this state. And I think even before we go further, we must admit that the police preliminary findings as read to us by the then Commissioner of Police, Lagos State, Owohua, who is now AIG, offered what looked like a smoking gun.
Okay.
Yes, because in that preliminary report, the police confirmed that Mohbad was brought to hospital lifeless. And that the auxiliary nurse called to take care of him injected the singer with a cocktail of injections. You see, there's a reason why doctors will space administering of drugs or even injections. So that what is called drug-drug interaction, which can be harmful to the patient, does not happen.
Okay.
And if you are to administer a cocktail of injections, as we saw there, because the police said they found one pack of cetrazone injection, paracetamol injection, several needles, at the scene. The nurse, Feishayo Ogedengbe, was then described by the police as the prime suspect because they suspected that, given the way from their preliminary findings, after those injections were administered, Mohbad experienced goose pimples and was vomiting. So clearly his body reacted to the cocktail of injections.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, the toxicology that was done on his remains came a bit too late. To get the best results, you cannot do it long after the person had been buried, because there are some samples that they need to take, from his bladder, and all, that at that stage you cannot take, because they had been buried for some time, decomposed, before the protest by people like Yabo Ojo pushed the government to exhume his corpse, because it was clearly they underrated the popularity of the boy. Look at the number of people protested in Ogun State, for example. They filled the streets, and the police had no choice but to commence an investigation, which those people had demanded for, by saying, okay, a justice for Mohbad. So when you, ideally, and it was also contained in that preliminary report of the police, this kind of drugs, if you want to do this, you must place the patient in an hospital ward, for example, where if you check his BP, you check the oxygen level, you can then quickly, know what to do at that point. The remedial steps that you can take within the hospital environment, but not within the home. Because if there is a crisis, you are not equipped in that house to respond effectively to the crisis. There is a reason why hospitals will attach you to a computer, for example, where they can read,
Monitor,
they can monitor. Yes, that is the point that we are making. And for me as a historian, I always like to go back in time. This is not the first time we lose a famous Nigerian in circumstances so similar.
Tell me. Oh.
Sherubawan, first executive governor of Osun State.
Bro, you see what I'm saying? This thing has been happening for long ago, It has been happening and everybody is keep quiet. Very dark man exposed everything now. Very soon we're gonna have justice for Mohbad. Every secret will leak out and those who killed him will be exposed. You understand? I pray so. You understand? Because things is really getting us. Because when Mohbad completed on his 1 year celebration, a lot of people protest. So it get to a extent whereby, and with these human rights activists, they also put hand on it. That's why. So I guess very soon we're gonna get justice for Mohbad. Sure, the people who did that will come to book for real, bro. What do you think about the video? Leave your opinion in the comment section. Share the video, like, and follow my page, alright? See you guys later.
Black and white Asians, we are one. Black and white Asians, we are one. Yeah.